Well, happy day! Charlotte here. Uh, I just wanted to come to you today and share some things with you. And just wanted to ask you, are you ready for some good news? I know some of y'all have been hearing some kind of bad news, and you're ready for some good news. I think some of us heard that the staying in, what do you call that, being quarantined in, is going to last a little bit longer than what we had planned. Oh my goodness. I was hoping that it was going to be way over by now. But hey, it is what it is. And I have some good news for you. So I am ready to spill the beans and tell my secret of how I have lost 50 pounds. And some of you have already know that I've lost 50 pounds, and I've been able to keep it off for the last 2 years. And you might not be interested, you might not give a care, and that's okay. And if that's you, then hey, you go ahead and just hop off, and you don't have to listen to me. But if you are interested, I have something I'm going to share at the end that is an amazing discount, an amazing bonus that it's never been done before. So just hang in there, hang with me, and you can call me and we can talk about it later if you're curious for more information. But I might be giving you more information what you ever wanted. But anyway, I just want you to know that I am so grateful for this program that I have discovered. It has been a transformation of my life, and I'm so grateful for my coach who has hung with me through the thick and the thin. And before I was always the chubby girl, and I always had to worry about my weight. It was a yo-yo thing, up and down and up and down. I would lose, and then I would gain, and then I couldn't keep it off. I didn't know how to keep it off. It was like I would starve myself, or I would, go on the liquid diet or whatever, or the lemon diet, or I mean, there's all kinds of different things that I've tried, but none of it worked. And I'd always gain it back and then some. Well, this is the very first time I have ever been on a health program, a real health program, where I learned what was healthy eating. I had no idea what a healthy fat was. I didn't know what were the good choices for veggies or the good choices for meats, I had no idea about any of that. And I was just kind of, helter skelter. But thank goodness I have learned so much. I'm not perfect, and I haven't learned all of the, I don't know it all. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a health coach. But I am eager to help anybody who is eager to get help for themselves. If you are as desperate as I was, I know this will be a blessing for you. I mean, I was to the point, I had never been depressed before. And I was to that point, I was at the brink of being depressed. And I thought, no, this is just, I cannot do this. I need some help. And thank goodness I found my coach. She came along and said, yeah, I can help you do this. And when I saw her, she had been, transformed. She was way smaller than what I had seen her the last time. And so it was like, okay, let's see if we can do this. So I jumped right in, and I said, okay, let's get me fixed. And so around Passover 2018, I jumped in with both feet, and I got started within about 5 months, I had lost 50 pounds. Well, Frank didn't start right off the beginning. He waited like 3 months in, and I remember he came in here in the kitchen and he says, well, I'm going to do this. So within about, 3 or 4 months, he'd lost 60 pounds. It's like, how in the world? Men or something else. But thank goodness we've been able to maintain. Here's been 2 years. And, I'm not saying that it's been perfect, and I haven't gained a little bit and lost a little bit along the way, but absolutely, there's always been a way to get right back into the program, and losing the weight and feeling good, and having the energy and having the stamina, being able to sleep well, being able to not hurt when I got up in the morning. I mean, I would put my feet on the floor and I was like, oh, I'm hurting. Now I don't have that. So it's been an amazing energizing thing in my life. And I didn't have to work out and sweat at the gym. I didn't have to, you know, push myself to go and do this and do that and the other and, sweat, sweat, sweat. I didn't have to do that. In fact, for the first 3 months, I did zero exercising. Now, they say that, you want to do some maybe light exercising if you want, but I didn't. And I lost anyway. But now I am, and actually through this pandemic and this quarantine time, I have started walking every day, or just about every day. I've only missed a couple of days. And I have felt better, and I'm beginning to lose some inches that I didn't know that I was going to be able to do. So, hey, I'm going to keep doing that. If I want to, I can do it. If I don't want to, I don't have to. And they're not telling me that I have to eat certain, I have to eat these certain things every, at this time and this time and this time. But there are some rules and things that you do that I'll kind of share a little bit about what that is. But so basically, this is the secret. You eat 6 times a day, and every 2 to 3 hours, and you have 64 ounces of water that you drink, and you you take you don't have to take any supplements or anything like that, but there's like 5 yummy small meals out of those 6 that you do that are, some are hot, some are cold, some are soft, some are sweet, some are salty and crunchy, and some you cook and some you don't have to cook. It's just an amazing variety of things, and you actually do not get bored, I promise you. There's a lot of variety of things that you can do with. And then have one meal a day that we cook or we prepare. Now, after you've been on the program for a little while, you have a little bit more understanding about looking at measurements, how big things are, your servings are, and you can eat out without any problem. And you learn to make healthy choices. I mean, that was the big thing with me. I had no idea what a healthy fat was. I didn't know what was a good vegetable or bad vegetable. I didn't know. So anyway, I did take a look at making some changes that were, it was a challenge for me because it's in your mind. If you don't make the change in your mind, you are not going to make a change anywhere else, especially in your body. You're going to go right back to your same old bad habits. And let me tell you, I had some bad habits. They're just things that I did. I grew up thinking, well, that was the best thing to do. That's what I knew. That's what everybody else did, or that's what my mom and daddy did, So anyway, so then you have this one meal that you cook a day, and I got with my coach, and she helped me figure out, what was a good way to put that together and what that looked like, and you could do it anytime you want. I could have it for breakfast, or I could have it in the afternoon, or I could have it in the evening. Didn't make any difference. So, so so that was one of the good things about having this program. You have this wonderful, you have these 6 times that you eat a day. You have this wonderful food that's delivered right to your door. And so you only have to shop for that one meal a day, which is really pretty good. And so it's a big savings, actually, for us. We literally have saved money in this program. And now I have access to a nutritionist. Anytime I need to call, I can call and talk to a nutritionist without any extra charge. I have this wonderful community of people who are like-minded, and that they're doing the same thing I am, and I can contact them and talk to them on these different community groups, and I learned something. There's training available. If I'm gonna do some learning about something, I can look it up. I can find it, and I can learn all about it. It's just amazing, and there's no extra charge for all of that. And then I have this wonderful health coach that is always there for me. And I mean, here I am, a coach, and I still need my coach. I talk with her just about every day. If it's not on a text, it might be on a Marco Polo, or it might be on the phone. We don't have to go see each other every day. I mean, it's every once in a while that we actually get together to see one another face to face, but we can do FaceTimes or whatever we need to. So that's a big help, because I know I always have somebody who has my back, who I can go to. I can say, okay, this is giving me problems. What can I do? And she's amazing. If she doesn't know the answer, she can find out the answer. And so that's the way I am with my clients. Is if I don't know the answer, I can find somebody with the answer. So the other thing is a journaling book that we got that I never really kept track of what I ate, and I learned from this journaling book about keeping track of things, and then the training. It's a book that helps us to kind of look into our story and rewrite our story. It's really been amazing, and so that's actually the secret sauce is learning about these this in this journaling book, these habits that make an amazing difference in our lives. Because if you, like I said, if you don't change this up here, nothing else is going to change. You know, you've got to make those um, changes for the rest of your life, or you're gonna go back to your same old way. Um, and the other thing, let's see here. Um, I know the other thing I was going to tell you about was I have some clients that have actually lost over 100 pounds. That is amazing. Let me tell you, that has been probably one of the most rewarding parts of being on this program at all is being able to pay it forward and share with somebody else and see them have their lives transformed. I mean, it's so encouraging, and it's such a blessing. I mean, this program works. It works. Now, if you do the program, follow the way it goes, I mean, you are going to lose weight or you're going to get healthier. Not everybody has to lose weight who comes on this program. Some people, I mean, they just needed to get healthy habits created in their life. And there have been many who have maybe lost maybe 10 or 15 pounds, but yet their whole physical being has just been transformed. So I told you at the beginning I was going to tell you about this discount, about this bonus thing that's coming up this here, and I was just going to tell you that you know, this is like the first time in 11 years that they have actually discounted this program. I mean, in this amazing way. And we have a founder who was a critical care doctor, and so before all of this started, you know, he was, you know, a very passionate doctor. But, and so, you know, you can just imagine how this pandemic has just really affected his heart. And so he wants to help you by giving this amazing discount. And this discount is $90 off. I mean, that has never been done before. $90 off of the program. So, you know, it's a real blessing. Um, so if you're ready to get started, if you're interested, let me know. Say something, and let's make this quarantine time the best time ever. Will you come out on the other side of this quarantine time, and you're going to be a better you, healthier you, stronger you, um, thinner you, more confident with yourself, and this new era is going to be the best era ever. You know, by stepping into a healthy lifestyle. And so we can get started. So you just need to contact me and let me know. So if you're interested, there's not only that, there is a program, not a program. It's a Facebook group that you can become a part of. And now it's not my personal page, not my personal web page. That's private. But yet this is a group that's made especially for you. If you just kind of want to get a taste of it, you can kind of get your big toe in there and test the waters. You just need to let me know that you're interested, and I'll be glad to put your name on in this group. You know, invite you, and you have to be invited, and you have to accept it in order to be put in there. So you have to let me know if you're interested, and then we can go from there. And then, but there's no obligation, and you can opt out anytime you want. But it kind of gives you a taste of, you know, with recipes and with some testimonies and different things that people are doing. There different resources that you can contact and get information about, and also, so it's a real blessing to be a part of, and not really be committed, I guess you can say, and it doesn't cost you anything. So let me know if you want to be added to that page, and if you're interested in finding out a little bit more. And so far as say you want to do this, and you say, well, Charlotte, that might be good for you, or it might be working for you, but and it might be okay in the beginning, but you know, what about what about other people? You know, and what about whenever the next month comes up? Well, let me just tell you, it is affordable and it is sustainable. It is cost neutral for many people. It's the same. You know, you're just kind of changing grocery stores, and actually, like me, you could be saving money. So don't worry about that part. You know, we'll help you to figure that out. And just if you want to call me or give me a text and say, let's get on the phone, and I can find out how that would work for you and what would be a good program for you to get on to. So the last thing I wanted to say was, you know, some of these programs, you know, when you're losing weight or whatever, you think, you know, you're struggling and you're saying, oh my gosh, am I ever going to get through this? And it's like you never really feel good until after you get close to your goal. Well, let me just tell you, in this program, you will be able to feel good within the first week. Actually, by the first 4 or 5 days, you're going to start feeling amazingly different. And within that first week, you will begin to lose weight and get to feeling better. You'll get more energy. You start sleeping better. You'll have the brain fog will be gone. I mean, it's phenomenal because it is really transforming in your body because you're getting rid of toxins and you're not having to take a bunch of extra supplements or anything like that. No tonics or anything, you know. So it's very easy to do. So, here I am living out loud, letting you know, hey, this is my secret. I've spilled the beans. You know, these are the things that we've been doing. And I want to share even more with you. You get on the phone with me and I can share some more and help you to make it personal as to what's going to work best for you. So, I'm interested. I'm passionate about helping others get their health in order. And let me tell you, this pandemic time is a perfect time. Hey, you need to have your food delivered to you at your front door. Here you go. It happens. It's really easy. And you can get started right now. Now, the only thing is this $90 off, it only lasts till the end of April. And after that, bye-bye. No more. So be sure and get with me as soon as you can, and we can get on the phone and get you signed up and get you started, and you can start living out loud and feeling good about yourself and thinking, oh my goodness, when we get out of this pandemic, I'm going to be a new me. A new era is here with a new me. So praise the Lord. I am hoping that you will take the challenge and jump on board with me. And now you know my secret. The beans have been spilled. So let me know what you're interested in, and if you are interested and get started, you want to just get on the phone, that's fine. There's no pressure. There's no obligation. So, all right, y'all have a happy day and a happy rest of the month. Get with me as soon as you can, okay? God bless you. Bye.